Easy work boxing. I'm about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is a video for Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence, the face-to-face. And from what I see a lot of confidence from Errol Spence. In fact, I'm seeing like a little bit too much cockiness, I think, from Errol Spence. Hold on, let me pause this right quick. You know, Errol Spence, you know, he is the bigger fighter. You know, he gonna come out as the bigger fighter. But for some reason, y'all, some keep telling me in my head this gonna be an amazing fight, and this may be an upset. I don't know why some keep telling me that. I'm not saying it because I like Mikey Garcia more than Errol Spence. I'm not saying anything because I like Errol Spence more than Mikey Garcia. But every time I think about this fight and waiting on it, I keep feeling like the Most High is telling me that this fight is going to shake the boxing world up. And what I think that's going to come from, and the only way that can happen, is a win from Mikey Garcia. Now, I know Errol Spence is bigger. He's supposed to be stronger. You know, hit harder. Hold on one sec. Yeah, we know he's supposed to be bigger, stronger, you know what I'm saying? Or even some may say faster, which in my opinion, Errol Spence is faster than Mike Garcia. So, you know, he's supposed to come out on top in this fight, you know. And I could see that in this interview, them together, that he really trying to put it in Mike Garcia's head that you will lose to me. You know, it's all about getting it up on your opponent's skin, getting their head when you're doing the face-to-face thing. And that can also help in a victory. But, you know, he keep telling Mike Garcia, like, I'm going to spark you. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm 21. I got 21 knockouts with 24 wins. You know, it's a chance I am going to catch you and knock you out. But, you know, Mike Garcia doing his thing, coming back, telling them, letting them know, like, hey, I'm a better fighter than you. I feel like in every aspect of boxing, I'm a little bit better than you in all departments. And I kind of see that Mike Garcia in his face really is growing not to like Errol Spence. In my opinion, from his mouth, I can see from how he looks at him, he like, all right, I'm going to show you. And y'all, I know Errol Spence is a tremendous fighter. I'm not taking anything away from the kid, man. He's an old school fighter. You know what I'm saying? He fight like the Charlos. But he ain't fought nobody with the skills of Mike Garcia, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he hits it hard to the body and all this and that. And for the record, y'all, this ain't the first time in history some little man that went up and beat a welterweight champion and took his belt. Henry Armstrong, I think that's his name. What's the name? I think that's his name. Henry Armstrong or Hank Armstrong. He went up and weight as a featherweight and took a belt from a champion years ago. You know what I'm saying? So this can happen. So everybody who out there doubting it really too much don't know nothing about boxing. They just running their mouth. Just because he's a bigger fighter, there's no guarantee that he will be able to beat Mike Garcia. But from the weight and the fighting style of Errol Spence, I don't see him winning. But some just keep telling me that Mike Garcia gonna do this, man. And I may be wrong. I may be wrong, y'all. But I think people are really just looking at what we've seen Errol Spence do to everybody else, and we putting that in as a factor for Mikey Garcia. You see what I'm saying? And if one thing all of us should know is that styles make fights. Everybody don't have the same style. Everybody don't think the same in the ring. So that's what gonna make this a fight. And from me watching Mikey Garcia and seeing how Mikey Garcia like really breaks his opponent down, not even without punching, it's like he just mentally sets his opponent up and break him down. With me knowing how he fights, I see this as a good fight, man. And I know I've been telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, I showed y'all in one video what I feel like Mikey Garcia gonna go out there and do, how he gonna fight. And to me, that's gonna be good. That's gonna make it even better for him because, in my opinion, Spence don't have no balance to fight the way that he want him to fight. And I think Mike Garcia have a better chance of controlling the fight. And like Mike Garcia said, hey, if I got to go on the inside, if I got to step out the outside, whatever I have to do to win this fight, he said, I'm going to win this fight. And I can believe that. You know, Spence is a human being. He's human just like the rest of us. If Mike Garcia can make good movement and make it to the later rounds, everybody get tired. So we may not know what's going to be happening after the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? We may not know who may be outboxing who may be tired. So for everybody who judging and saying that Spence just going to go out there and whitewash Mike Garcia, I don't see it. I don't see that happen. And like I said, something just keep telling me that Mikey Garcia is going to go out there and beat Errol Spence. It shoots straight to the right side of my brain. Whenever something come over here, no bullshit, y'all. I'm a Virgo. Whenever it shoot over here, I be right. But I'm not saying he going to win. Remember that. I'm not saying he going to win. I'm watching some more right here quick.
That was the biggest name. Right now for me was Mikey Garcia. Nobody else wanted to fight me in the welterweight division or at 140 wanted to come up. He wanted it, so I accepted the fight.
Well, we now know that a lie. That's a lie. That he's saying nobody wanted to fight him at 147 because I just told y'all and had proof that Ugas calls him out. And to the guy who was saying on the page that it wasn't a number 2 and a number 1 and a number 2. No, it wasn't a number 1 and number 2. That's why it was only a number 1. It was only a number 2 and a number 3 that was listed. They didn't have a number 1 for like a year or 2 years close. But yeah.
The easy fight to make.
You know, we're both undefeated champions. You hardly see that in boxing right now. He could have picked someone else. I could have picked someone else. And we could have both been fighting separate guys.
I feel Mikey Garcia is not picking this fight to lose, y'all.
The biggest challenge is like he wants to be.
Like he say he sees some. I believe he honestly sees some Errol Spence that he can that he can beat him with. My bad. That he capitalize off.
Once they get in the ring, in the bell ring, they start getting hit. They start getting punished. You know, the looks change. All the strength conditioning workouts and things like that. I've never seen a chin get strong. So I think
well, I like that.
The first round, he felt my power.
He told Errol Spence told him to say all the workout, all the extra strength workout you doing. I never seen a chin get strong, which is a good point. You know what I'm saying? You see him basically he beating into his head like no matter what you do, no matter how you come in, I'm gonna beat your ass. And it's gonna be fast. You see what I'm saying? I like Errol Spence cockiness, but at times I don't like it.
Anything he brings to the table, you know, this is like a game of chess. When he make a move, it's up to me to make a better move. And I know they think I'm looking over Mikey Garcia, but I'm definitely not.
I know I'm a better fighter, and that's what's going to separate us. At the end of the night, I'm winning the fight. Fight night, March 16th. He's going to realize that it's not as easy as he thought. Oh, it's an easy night. No, it's not. It's not going to be an easy night for you.
And that's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't think that Errol Spence underestimate Mikey Garcia, but I think that in his head ain't no way in hell he could beat him. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's gonna be his flaw. I think he's really just going out there because look, everybody really talk about this boxing ability of Errol Spence. We haven't seen in the boxing ability of Errol Spence for real. Now, Errol Spence can box because he's a boxer, but we haven't seen him in there with a top-notch boxer, okay? Like a Terrence Crawford or a Mikey Garcia. So until we get in there and see him outbox somebody like that, we have to quit saying that he's a boxer. Errol Spence is a come-forward boxer puncher, all right? He's not somebody who gonna stand there and y'all just see who got the better IQ and see who hands are faster, you know what I'm saying, who time in his building. He not going to stand there and wait on that. He going to come in and he going to break you down and he going to try to destroy you. So all this, he's a superb boxer bullshit I've been hearing. We don't know that. We don't know that, all right? We don't know if he's a superb boxer and all that shit because we ain't seen nobody who really a superb boxer go out there and box with him, okay? Even Kell Brook. Don't say Kell Brook because Kell Brook switched his style up, which wasn't his style, and went to fight Errol Spence way. Coming forward, all that pushing forward and shit. So we didn't see that. But I just got to stop with people saying that Errol Spence is this superb boxer and this and that. Errol Spence's main punch only is a jab, and then just the rest of the body. That's not boxing. I mean, it's in boxing, but that's not boxing, superb boxing. That's coming in as a boxer punch or a brawler, basically. That's Chris Eubank Jr., basically. And we seen what happened to Chris Eubank Jr. every time he ran up on boxers. I'm not saying that Errol Spence is Chris Eubank, but I'm using him as an example of how a boxer puncher or somebody who come in strictly with, well, he has a jab, Errol Spence, and strictly worry about the body and coming forward, how they get outboxed by superb boxers. That's the example I'm making. Not saying that Errol Spence is Chris Eubank Jr. at all. I'm not saying that.
Probably the best night that you've ever had when it comes to fighting the best fighter. You know, it's gonna be one of those big, great fights that you'll ever have. And you're gonna realize that, damn, this kid wasn't just what I thought.
I don't.
Now, see, one thing I like about Mikey Garcia, when he's sitting, he let like Robert Easter, Adrian Broner talk their shit. I can see he get frustrated and a little mad, but he keep his composure. I can see the anger in him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he went to cussing on here now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be a great fight, man. And I ain't saying Mikey Garcia gonna win, y'all. I'm not saying that. But every time I think about this fight, I get an instant message from the Lord, and it's telling me, Mikey Garcia may go out here and upset the world on the 16th, man. So everybody need to be watching this fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna probably put their money on Spence, but I'm telling y'all, man, it has been done before. Little men have went up and beat bigger men before for belts, man. So y'all better watch out and be careful about how you gonna pick and spend your money on this fight, man, because I'm telling y'all, Mikey Garcia is a joke. Floyd Mayweather didn't want this fight for no reason. All right? Just think about that. Remember who beat his ass in spar. He didn't want this fight for no reason. But it's easy work boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, please go to username about. Donate whatever you can. I would truly appreciate it. Most of all, hit that notification button, y'all, for when the videos pop up. I thank y'all for watching. Take care of you and yours, your family, your kids. Make sure everybody is straight. I'm out.